FishTankTV.com, YouTube. What's going on? I'm going to show this off real first. I can't talk today. I'm being rushed, and just don't like being rushed. I'm about to go somewhere else. Discus. Yep, that's a discus. It's a red turquoise discus. There is a blue turquoise discus back there. This one has been, I don't know if you can see the body. Right there. If you're going to whine about my water parameters, everything's back down at 0 nitrate, 0 phosphate, 0 ammonia, 0 nitrate, or nitrite, whatever I didn't say. Everything's at 0. Everything's good. But that's not the point of the video today. We're going to make another video on discus. I don't know. I'm working on it now. I don't know which one's going to come out first, discus or this one. And it's probably a mother plant right here. This big old bag. This is the ultimate unbagging video right here. This, I know you people love the unbagging videos. Well, you got a big bag this time. This is an Ozolot sword. You know Dustin's got them. Alright. Big old bag. Big burpa. Alright. So, basically, it's not even tied. It's just a rubber band on here. So, I'm going to keep this bag just in case I ever need it for some reason that I don't know of. But maybe I'll bring some baby koi and stuff to the local fish store this spring when they spawn. You can see that is a mighty fine, big looking plant right here. When I hit this with some iron, it's going to go crazy. The roots on here, Ozolot sword. Basic little tag telling you what it is. This is the root pots. A lot of people wonder, okay, when you get roots like this, how do I get them in my dirt? Yes, you can cut them, but the more roots your plants have, the better. The more they'll acclimate to your system. So if you can, keep the roots on there. But if you cut the roots on certain plants like Amazon swords, Java ferns, runners like indica, jungle val, stuff like that, they'll be fine. But more delicate plants like stem plants like pogo, stamus, and you name it, limophilia, stuff like that, you don't want to trim the roots. But something like this could be trimmed. You can see these leaves are different from these swords right here. These are immersed swords. That means they're below the water. These are above. And you can see I got a baby on here too. I'm probably going to bring that back when it gets huge. These are grown above water in high humidity contact waters, parameters, really high humidity. You see them in the Amazon sometime like this too, when it's the dry season, and when it's the wet season, you see them like that. Oh yeah, for everybody wondering about the discus picking on the angels, the angels picking on the discus, it's not happening. So I'm gonna, how much battery do I have left on this camera? I'm gonna unpot it. Oh man, hopefully the roots don't break off this thing. How long has this thing been in this pot? Whew, yeah, I've ripped a lot of roots. Look at that. Well, it'll be alright. I'm gonna try to get some of that wool off too. I don't want that going in my dirt. It's not going to hurt really, but I just don't want it going in my dirt. Alright, it's good enough. So, you can see the plant's pretty healthy, but if you see some dead leaves, it'd be a good time to take that off like that right there. Let me see if I can angle that. You see how it's broken? It's just best to rip that off because the plant's going to try to repair that leaf, and it's just best to rip it off so the plant can grow new growth on it. Dustin preaches that all the time. So I'm going to put this thing in the tank. I'm going to put it right over here in this little area and see if I can do this and roll my sleeve up real quick. Alrighty. See if I can't do this while holding the camera. Also, when you put the plants in the dirt, it's best to, you can get the roots together with one hand, put a finger down the dirt first, and try to like push it in there. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright. Try to push that down in there. You can see the CO2 bubbles coming up. That's normal. It's alright. Alright. So it's in there. And you can see those plant leaves will eventually convert over to immersed. It'll lose these leaves right here when they die off, and they'll turn into more immersed, long, sword-like leaves. And you see these don't look anything like Amazon swords. Sometimes people sell them off as melon swords because they think they're two different swords. Now there is a sword called melon sword, and it's not this. I'm going to keep this above water probably, maybe submerge it so it can get that CO2 and grow. I might have it half-half, I don't know. For right now it'll be fine like that. The mother plant is underwater, so it's going to have to transition and acclimate to it. And now I've got to get this discus acclimated into the tank, and hopefully it'll encourage the other discus to come out and socialize, and I can get a video on that. Comment, rate, subscribe. Any more questions on plants, guys, let me know. Oh, this guy's not shy like my other one. He's really coming out. I just put him in the tank, so we might go hide. It'll take a few months to color him up, but you can see he's got good potential. It's a good sized discus. It's not even halfway grown though. $30 for a fish like that. That's cheap. You go to Dr. Foster Smith Live Aquaria, you pay $80 to $60 for one of these. Hopefully it does good in my tank. The other one's behind here.